It is day ATL Day Ones. I'm Jarvis. That's Tenitra. We want to thank you for rocking with us throughout this entire show. We talked about the NIL. We talking about Tony Wrestler up here throwing shots. Let's go. He pumping his hand. He got his pom-poms out. He ready to get the championship tee. So if you missed that, make sure you go back and check us out. Go to YouTube. Put it in the search box. Type in Locked On Sports Atlanta, and our faces will pop up. I promise you. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not a liar. I won't do that. And you can just check us out right there. And don't forget, you can always get with us on the audio, on all of your audio platforms. Wherever you download your podcast, make sure you check us out there as well. Dave Chappelle had a Will Smith Chris Rock type experience recently, and there was a gentleman that decided to go on stage and Bobby Boucher him, essentially, tried to tackle the man. So, and after that happened, all bets were off, like everybody and their mama went to A-Town stomping all on that young man's head. And I don't know what people think or what people is going through people's minds. Maybe it may be drugs, maybe mental issues. I don't know. I'm not trying to make light of that, but
right.
Like you gotta assume that people were prepared for something like this, right? Especially given what happened at the Oscars.
Yeah, we're getting to a point in place where we do have to be prepared, and maybe we're going to have to take some higher level security measures because we actually
Chappelle had enough though. He didn't need no more security. Everybody was around.
Right.
Good Lord.
He had that street vigilante thing going on with some of his some of his attendees.
That's a very educated way and diplomatic way of putting it too. Street vigilante way. Yes. I'll use another word, but I can't use it on this show.
Well, they tell me I use my words well, so I try.
Yes, you do. Yes, that was great. I love it.
But yeah, we've been like trending in this direction for a minute, starting in our backyard of sports, because players, listen, when I'm down on the Hawks court, right, for in-game analysis, or if I'm PA announcing, the things that I hear people say, Jarvis, and the attempts of what they say they're going to do, oh my goodness. I've even been at the point where security has had to say, if you say one more thing, we're going to have to take you out of here, because people get really comfortable. They think because they're physically, and you see me nudging my shoulder a little bit, but they think because they're shoulder to shoulder with you, whether it's me as the in-game analyst or the players themselves, that they can just say what they want to say. Or they think because they've paid this amount of money or that amount of money to sit that close to the sideline that they get to say what they want to say. No, these guys, whether it's Dave Chappelle or Trae Young, are doing a job. Okay. And even if you don't like everything that they say when they do their job or how they do their job, you don't get the right to do that. Now, like you said, there will be some people that we will find, hey, maybe they were high, maybe they were drunk, or maybe they have some mental challenges. Hey, that's understandable, because you were not quite in your right mind in thinking to actually take that action. No. We're talking about the other 97% of you all.
Yeah.
No. I want to know what's wrong with you.
Yeah.
I want to know why you think this is okay. I want to know why that dude thought it was okay. But like you said, the guest that
I'm sorry. I gotta say this, because I think you just looking at me like you about to say something. So the dude arm was like this. The man arm was like bent back, and the police still had his handcuff into the stretcher. The man was all maimed up. I'm just like, how did you not think that was going to happen to you, especially given what has already happened?
Yes.
And Chappelle is about it with all the stuff. I would say another word, but I can't say that one either. That's 2 times in one segment. Chappelle is about that life, man. Don't.
He's from the DMV. From the DMV.
He's about that action, boss.
Yeah.
If you understand what I'm saying when I say that he's all about the action. That's just something that I think that as a society, whether or not he was had mental issues, whether or not he was on drugs, I think that was the perfect response into how that should be handled.
Yeah.
Because there are going to be consequences for your actions. Now, I may have sympathy or I may empathize with you.
Sure.
With those, if you have some of those issues, if you have drug issues or mental issues.
Absolutely.
But when you think about safety, right? That's the main thing. That's the big part of this. Like, you have to be able to make sure everybody feels safe, including the person that's performing on the stage. So,
absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, hopefully this doesn't happen again. But as these videos and pictures circulate of this young man around the internet, maybe people will think twice.
Yeah, I hope they do, because you said a word in that. Yes, the street vigilantes were able to diffuse the situation in their special way, and then
Clear.
real law enforcement came through as well. But you better be careful, because you got somebody who's originally from the Ninth Ward in New Orleans. You got somebody that we call J-Bo affectionately. Try to run up on us and see what happens. You never know. That's the other piece, Jarvis, that people forget. You don't know which Dave Chappelle is going to show up when you try to run up on him. That Dave Chappelle from DMV might come out and really, really make you feel like, ooh, this really wasn't a good idea. So watch yourself, people, because you don't know who's on the other side of that run up. Just like, hopefully, when we talk to you guys on Monday, the Brewers are going to find out that they ran up on the wrong Braves team. They're going to run up on the ones that look like the 2021 world champions. We hope to talk about that great story on Monday. Hope to bring some good reaction to you guys, that the Dream were able to come out with a win in their opener. We got some more NIL talk for you guys on Monday as well. So please come back and join us. Make us your first stop, ATL Day Ones for Locked On Sports Atlanta. But you know what? Make your second stop Hitting Hard with John Chuckery. You don't want to miss what Chuck has to say, especially because Chuck is like a super aficionado on college football. That is one of his biggest passions. So we always can't wait to hear what he has to say and hear him to weigh in on those and other topics. So for Jarvis, I'm Tenitra. Thank you guys so much for coming and hanging out with us. Be safe in them ATL streets, because I know when that weather gets good, y'all like to act up a little ways, but don't do it. Be safe. That way you can come hang out with us again Monday.
Y'all come back now, you hear?